Hi team, I am going to go through a little bit of getting ambassadors started today, and this is what I put together for the Jules panel a few weeks ago, and I want to give you the audio version here, me doing the video, as well as I will attach my outline. It's pretty word for word what I'm going to talk about. So first things is why is tools, and starting off with just sending your new ambassador some great tools. So the first thing I send ambassadors is a document on how to set up, how to sign up. This is a document that Rosalind sent to me, and I've just continued to kind of tweak it depending on who I'm sending it to. So it explains that there's a $100 minimum every month, how to get their site set up, how to pick a welcome pack, how to pick up a backup, how to select a backup order, and exactly what a backup order is, and that you're going to, how to start sharing immediately, how to get someone else to sign up and purchase through their site, and that you're going to be adding them to team pages, and who the people are that are even running those pages so they know kind of why you're adding them, how to establish a why to even do the business, a very basic and little bit about how they get paid. You'll want to only start with how they are actually going to get paid. So building bonuses, commissions, and maybe even rank bonuses. Everything past that will be a little overwhelming at first. And then you want to give them, the reason you want to give this all to them in a document is because it'll help them go back and research it. Like, what did she say about that? Let me go back and look. That'll be very helpful to them. Also, sending them a private message. And then if you say that you are my level 1, and so you would send your new level 1 a private message with myself and your upline, or yourself attached to it. So there'd be 3 people on the email. It would be the newbie, the person that signed them up, and their direct upline. So that way they have a little bit more support, and they feel like they have a tie to more people in the team than just one person. And then also, you want to send them 1 or 2 Diamond documentaries that you feel like they can really identify with. I think Diamond documentaries of Celeste right now is a great idea. And then Rosalind, as soon as hers comes out. And then hopefully, if mine comes out in the next 6 months or so, that just gives them a link and a connection to the people whose team they're on. So if they're in a meeting in a different town, they know for sure that they're on Celeste's team. As soon as they, get to meet Rosalind on her Diamond doc, they'll know her a little better. And the same with me. It's just very, very helpful to feel like you have a connection to people. Also, the second thing I would send to new ambassadors, or this is my second point, is what is your why? So I would send a new ambassador what your why is, so they can kind of see what that formula looks like, and then help them really determine their why. My first why was to cover my product, to get my husband off my back about purchasing Plexus products. And he was willing to negotiate, since it was helping both Ella and myself. And then we realized that it was going to take off, with or without us. We just started saving for a house, which is fully handicap accessible, and we're looking for land right now on the weekends. And then now my why right now, today, this month, is to really help some of my very best friends advance. So some of my very best lifelong and adult life friends are on my team, and my goal is really to see what I can do to help them grow their business. Obviously, because I want all of my best friends in Hawaii with me in September. So there's a really good chance that a lot of them, obviously a few are already going, but there's a lot more that I would love to have in Hawaii with me. My husband gets to hang out with their husbands. I get to hang out with them. It's just really cool. So having a really intentional why you're doing this business is pretty important. Also, be a product of the product. Remember being a customer and knowing how the products worked. I knew so little as a customer about the products. I knew pretty much what I was taking, and I wasn't really that consistent with them. When I became an ambassador, I felt like I had a responsibility to the people that I was sharing the products with to be consistent every single day on my products, and that really is still true. So I would, if you are an ambassador with Plexus Worldwide, I would be consistent. Whatever it is you're taking, take that every single day without fail. And then be willing to try other products. Be willing to try body cream. Be willing to try the Fast Relief line if you don't have a shellfish allergy. Be willing to try the Plexus 96 shakes, just so that you can say what the flavor of the vanilla and the chocolate is. If someone says, hey, does it mix up really well? And you go, I don't know, I've never tried it. It just looks like you don't believe in the products. There's only 14 products. Somebody in your family, either immediate household or extended family, can try something. So you can say, well, I haven't tried it, but my mom loves it. It's a great personal testimony. Knowledge. I would say there's a couple of things. One, we have resources in our back office. If you don't know how to get into your back office and find resources, the first thing you should do when you get off of this is ask your upline how to get into back office. It's extremely important and vital to your business. Research one product a day for 2 weeks. You will know everything there is to know about all 14 products in 2 weeks if you research one product a day for 2 weeks. Research ingredients, research how other companies are using these same ingredients, research different ailments that are being resolved with these products. Really, really know your products. And today you can just take Slim. Tomorrow you can just take Accelerator Plus. And it's just a matter of researching that one product at a time and knowing a whole lot about them. It will change the way you do your business. Plexus Power Tools is the second one. And this is $10 a year. You get graphics, you get documents. They're constantly updated. They are FDA and FTC, updated. If either one of those departments, the FDA or the FTC, has a problem with how we word anything, the company changes that, and then Plexus Power Tools changes it in their documents as well. So that's a great resource that is always compliance approved. And make sure that you and all of your ambassadors have the customer service or ambassador relations number saved in your phone. It's the same number, just make sure that you're picking an ambassador as a choice, and then you go into ambassador relations instead of customer service. And that's a great resource. And then we're gonna go into goal setting. So you'll want a couple of things. First, you'll want to set up a dream board. Whether that's electronic or whether it's visual in your house, a hard copy. You'll want to set up, what are your dreams? Are your dreams to get your kids into college, a specific private school, a specific car, paying off specific bills? Make copies of those bills and the bottom lines and put them up there. If you have a bill staring you in the face, it's $8,000 every day, I promise you will work a little bit harder to get that paid off. So be really intentional about what your dreams are. And then setting short-term and long-term goals. So is it convention credits right now? Just to get your convention paid for, your travel paid for, to get to go to some of the fun events that they have planned. Is your personal volume goal just $1,000 this month? That's a huge goal to set up, is I just want to do $1,000 in sales volume this month. It's not hard to do. You do have to be intentional about it. I would say every single leader on our team has at least $1,000 in personal volume every month in sales. And then what activity this month will get you closer to your goal for next month? So if your goal next month is to go gold, which is roughly 20 ambassadors on your team, what are you doing this month to make sure that you have 20 ambassadors before the first of next month? It's really key to make sure that you are setting up yourself this month for whatever your goals are for next month. And then last point, do your goals match your effort you're putting into your business? So one thing I would say is make sure that if your goal is to go Emerald, that you're doing Emerald work, that you are doing your 5-3-1 every day, that you are training ambassadors, that you have a team page, that you are doing everything you see your leaders doing. If you are giving it 15 minutes a day, maybe even an hour a day, but you're playing on Facebook, you're checking some numbers, you're just checking in with white lines and active ambassadors, and you're not ever reaching out to new people, that's not the effort that it takes to go Emerald. So Molly Orr says it takes 40 level 1s to go Emerald. That doesn't mean active, it just means you've signed up 40 people. Out of those 40 people, you should have 2 or 3 who are really, really working and wanting the business. So if your goal is to go Emerald, make your goal 40 level 1 ambassadors. If you need to know what it looks like to have 40 level 1 ambassadors, I don't know what the stats are, but it may be, 20 contacts about the business specifically and really talking about the business with some people. So 40 times 20, are you willing to contact, the amount of people it may take to get 40 level 1 ambassadors? Are you willing to do the work to reap the amazing benefits of being a jewel with this company? One thing I really enjoy about our company is that there are such a short um, or a very small list. You have silver, gold, senior gold, ruby, senior ruby, and then you go emerald, sapphire, diamond. It's so concise and easy to look at and manage. I would really encourage you to just start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can do to get to whatever your next goal is. Hope you all are having a really great Monday.